Hello, my beautiful friends, and happy Equinox Day. Thought I would come on and do an Equinox reading. For those of you who, don't know, Eastern Standard Time at 5:24, the sun shines directly on the equator, creating 12 hours of sunlight everywhere. It's kind of magical, right? Like such amazing magic. So I like to, because we've entered spring, I'm going to do a generalized spring reading. This isn't exclusive to me. This is meant for whomever it applies. Remember that cards are not predictive. This doesn't predict your future. You take what resonates with you, and you let go of the rest. I'm going to be reading from Celtic Spirit and then adding in with Earth Wisdom cards, since we are talking about Earth energy. So I'll be doing a Celtic cross spread, and right now I'm going to pull a card for present energy, which may or may not be mine. I don't know. That all is what Spirit decides it should be. Jeez Louise. All right. I get this card like every day. And honestly, these cards aren't marked in any way that I know that this is the card. This is the gatekeeper, power and abundance. So it's like, I look at this card and I think a few different things. Okay, so this is a dragon. And I always think that's like a little dude in there. Like, that's a little dude in there. And like, he's watching wealth grow, or he's watching something build. Something good. I mean, this is good. But is he watching it because he's wanting it to grow, or is he watching it because it's growing for somebody else and he's peeping through? On different days, that means something different to me. This card also reminds me of my one person that I know that was a good friend who works a lot. So sometimes it feels like that, but that's not the energy I feel right now. Intuitively, I feel like this is, we're all sitting, like springtime is going to be this amazing abundance, and like something great is going to happen in this new season. And you can watch it, or you can jump through that portal and be part of it. Well, let's see what these other cards say. First card we pull is already out. It is past energy. So it's the Green Fairy, Mischief, Freedom, Reckless. And when it says reckless, what it means is this card is about having fun and letting loose, but not letting too loose that you're causing problems. But you're coming into this situation with joy. Whatever it is you're watching, like it's been fun, like you're having fun. So maybe for me, it's these videos and I have fun doing them. I don't have a big follower base, but I don't care, because for 245 of you, it's good enough, right? So, not good enough, but fun enough, right? Like, I have fun doing them, so I'm trying to say. All right, so now we look at influences that you can't control when it comes to this situation in the spring. What can't you control? What can't we control? We can't control the Peace Walker. Peace, gentle, moving forward. And I think, so that's just a sign that whatever this is, this present energy of abundance, like, it's peaceful abundance. It's not like you've struck it rich on like, whose line is it anyway? No, that was another thing. Like, you haven't hit the lotto. Like, that's not how you get to this fortune. This fortune comes from a calm, peaceful pathway that you've taken to get to it. And you really can't control that path, right? That path is the path, and you can control how you walk on it, but you can't control the path itself. And you can't help that it's moving forward, because that forward motion isn't yours to control. Next card we pull is what you can control. All right, what can you control? The Oak Guardian. So the threshold answers and open-minded. And if you've heard me talk about this card in the past, I love this card because, like, look at this friendly little dude, right? He's waiting at this door. And there are a lot of these doors in your life, right? When you're ready for whatever knowledge or whatever experience is behind this door, he will let you through. But Spirit doesn't let you go through doors until you're ready. And I probably wouldn't have believed that when I was younger, but I believe it now, older, that, you know, you're ready for things that the universe, that God has for you when you're ready for them. And sometimes you get to a door before people that you love get to the door. So you might understand something before they ever understand it, and sometimes they never get through the door. So you can control getting to the door, and then if you're ready, you have the opportunity to walk through that door. Some people never do. Some people are so afraid of their gifts. They're so afraid of feeling deep emotion. They're so afraid of being different or doing things differently than is the prescripted way that we humans have designed things, that they can never just go through the door and be free, right? But he's there, right, to guide you. So then we look for potential outcomes. Now remember that oracle cards do not predict the future. This is just any number. This is a potential outcome. For free will, you know, you have free will, so you can change any outcome. What do we have? We have the pentagram. Protection, balance, and unity. I love that. I have dream catchers all over my house. And, you know, whatever I feel like the sense I'm getting from all of these cards is that this is a spiritual reading for sure. And you are coming into abundance with your spirituality. And you've had fun with it. But you kind of like not taken it too seriously. But you should take it a little bit more seriously because you're where you're supposed to be. You know, you've been on this path that you've been put on, and you're ready to go through a door. And if you go through the door and you accept the responsibility for learning the things that you need to learn and doing the things you need to do, then you will be protected. And I can tell you, in this year that I've been doing this, which it's exactly a year this month, there are a lot of people who don't agree with how I see the world. And I don't just mean the cards or the crystals or the stones. I mean just how I see the world in general. I think that human contracts are human contracts, and that applies to things like marriage and divorce and property and stuff like that, right? I don't believe, you know, for example, I see these beautiful lakes, these beautiful natural lakes, not man-made lakes, but beautiful lakes. And they're banned from public access. God owns those lakes. Those lakes belong to all of us. We should all be able to go enjoy them. You know, why do this economic class, why do they get to have the lake when that lake was created for everybody? You know, so I have very non-traditional views about a lot of things. And those views aren't popular. And some people very close to me can't accept them. They don't accept my position on them. They don't accept that there is even a different position than theirs. And you kind of have to be peaceful and just, you know, understand that they're experiencing a human condition. And that's perfectly fine. They'll get to whatever doors they're meant to get to, and they can choose to walk through them or not. It's not up to you to walk through the door for them. You can't. You can't make a deal with this dude for other people. You can only go through the doors meant for you. So, you know, let's get some clarifying cards. I'm just going to take clarifying cards for the whole reading. There's not one particular card that I don't understand, but just to get some energy. I'm going to get energy off this center card, because I keep getting this gatekeeper card. Like, I get it every day. I don't know if it's me. I'd like to think that there's piles of gold outside my house. But I do know that over the course of the year, I've come to some of these doors that I was ready for, that I wasn't ready for before. I do know that I was a little bit haphazard about spirituality, this kind of spirituality before, because I was tied into this idea that this was bad and wrong, because that's what religion taught me. I do feel protected. I feel like I don't really care what people think, what I believe. And I feel like somebody needs to be a bridge between Christianity and the pagan culture. So let's get just some cards. Well, ask Spirit. I'll do a pass of 3. Whatever cards come out to add to the reading. All right, 3 passes. Pass 1. That one flipped over, so that's pass 2. Final pass. Okay. We have divine protection. So again, we have 2 divine protections, 2 different decks, same card. You're protected. You know, on the spiritual path that you're on, you are protected. If you don't let human hands get in the way, we're often protected. Communication skills are going to be needed. And, you know, we have that, you know, in a few different places, right? We have to communicate effectively. You can tell people what you believe and they can think it's nonsense. It's okay. Being dogmatic, arguing with people, gets them nowhere because people are really rooted in what they believe. So, you know, just communicating effectively with each other. But notice she's looking up too. So communicating with your higher power. I believe in God, Jesus. So for me, you know, and Mary and the saints, you know, communicating with your guides, your spirit guides, communicating with those around you, and communicating with your higher sources. You know, like you have to, this is my word, I couldn't wait to figure out how this was going to play into today. You have to believe in them first. Sometimes we say we believe in them, but we're like, oh, do I really believe in them? I believe in them. I believe enough, and I'm learning to see signs. I'm not great at seeing signs, but I believe in them, and I believe in communicating. I talk to my spirit guide, Seth, 4,000 times a day. Talks me down from trees. And then the last one is divine love. I love this card. This is my favorite card. It's so pretty. We are loved. We are loved. God loves us, right? And we have important work to do here. So in the springtime, as we're moving into the springtime, into this new energy of love and just, you know, surrounding yourself with people who love you and treat you nicely. You know, like I am so guilty of staying in friendships and relationships that bring no good because I'm trying to like love them up. I'm trying to love them and they're going to come around and they're going to love me back and they're going to be lovey. And then they're not. And then I'm brokenhearted. Like I'm shattered. You know, especially if it's a person that I'm close to, which has happened recently. You know, I'm shattered because I can't believe that the person that I thought was this way isn't this way and could be so cold to me after being so warm. Like it was, so one of those is fake, right? Either the heat was fake or the cold is fake. One of those things is fake. But I can't waste energy on figuring that out because I have so much other love to give other people, and I just have to be better at discerning who those right people are. But I'm protected, you know, and by communicating with myself and my guides, I'm protected. And the right people will come into my space. And it will hurt, it has hurt to say goodbye to some others. Some I didn't expect to have to say goodbye to, but that is the way it goes. But it's all for good, right? Remember we talked this morning about thorns coming out. Sometimes you just gotta pull the thorns out. It's gonna hurt, you gotta put a band-aid on it, but it'll heal. Hurts heal. So, this is our energy reading going into the spring equinox. I don't know if this resonates with any of you. Please comment below if it does. Definitely resonates with me, and I'm excited for a new season of light and love. And really getting back out there since I can hike and getting on trail back to see my friends and just living the best life. Memento mori, carpe diem. Seize the day. I'm wishing you all the very best in light and love. Have a great night and happy equinox. Happy Alban Eiler. Bye-bye.